Pile 1, welcome to your pick a card reading, all about the good gossip that is surrounding you right now. So, this is all the good things that people may be saying about you behind your back, maybe talking about you amongst other people. I want this to be a very positive reading, so this is all about good, happy, positive gossip and not so much negativity. But pile 1, it seems like you have been really working on your confidence. And I was hearing something about your inner awareness. So I'm picking up that maybe in the past you used to really doubt yourself, doubt your abilities, maybe even feel like you're not worthy of having attention or having praise. Even like on the littlest things. Like I'm hearing that you are a very humble person and you don't want to come off as too much or over the top, or you don't want to be seen as vain. So you tend to not talk about your achievements. You tend to not try to put yourself in the spotlight. You are totally 100% okay with being seen as the sidekick or the third wheel or the wallflower. But as of lately, you've been noticing that it's okay for you to be proud of yourself when you're doing well in life. And I'm hearing that what you're doing well, I even did pull a card that is talking about some of the good gossip, which I do see that you are very gracious with your money. But I do see that your confidence may actually be increasing because of your overall wealth, because maybe you have been working on a skill set and it's starting to show improvement. Maybe your work is starting to recognize you and sing your good praises. But this is like a change for you because I'm picking up that most of the time you tend to work in silence, or maybe you're not really acknowledged as often as maybe you are right now. But you're starting to notice like, wow, like I'm really grateful that my boss is seeing me in this way and wanting to offer me a promotion, or people are patting me on the back and they're proud of me. Like this is kind of unknown and foreign to me, but it feels good to be appreciated. So I do see that this is like a healthy sense of self-esteem for you, pile 1, because I think you weren't acknowledging yourself enough. It's almost giving me like you weren't doing it at all due to fear of maybe even being judged for, again, like you coming off as being too vain, or you don't know what you're talking about. Why are you so proud of yourself? I'm kind of getting like this negative annotation with maybe even your own self-talk. Like maybe you try to downplay your success. You try to talk down your achievements. You don't want to come off as too much. But in this very moment, I think you're trying to heal yourself in that way where, yes, you need to remain humble. Yes, you need to remain grateful for the things that come into our lives that boost our ego. It's okay to be confident, but being overconfident can be an issue as well. I think you have a pretty healthy self-confidence right now. I think it's a good balance, but I'm seeing the way that you dealt with stress recently regarding this confidence boost. So I'm going to get to the point I'm trying to make for you. You are realizing that you are capable of more things than maybe you thought you were. You're getting respect and praise. I really am feeling it has something to do with possibly how you make money, maybe money that's coming in, respect in the workplace. But I'm also picking up the way that you handled something is also being seen as good because of your self-confidence, right? People are wanting to compliment you at this time and say good things about you. I'm actually picking up that it could have caused some jealousy or competitiveness, or I guess clashing with other people. Not everyone's going to be happy for you, or people will be envious of our success sometimes. But I'm seeing that you also, what's being said is a good thing about you, pile 1. Yes, you may have been dealing with maybe some conflict in your workplace, maybe even your own family dynamics, maybe even your own friends, but you are just trying to dust it off and not let it get to you personally. And I'm even seeing that you're not trying to clap back at these people or, try to get even or get mad at them. So not only are you being talked highly for, what you're being able to accomplish right now, but people are also talking highly about how you handle yourself during stress, how you deal with people. I'm hearing that you're very professional when it comes to people that may want to trigger you or people that have opposing viewpoints than you. You handle it really respectfully. So you know how to say things in a way where you're able to get your point across, but you're not coming off as offensive or biased or judgmental to other people. As a way to clarify this conflict that you're dusting off right now, that's being spoken about you in a highlight, I want to go ahead and clarify, what is this conflict that you're dusting off or that you have dusted off? Not making it a big deal, just moving on with your life, letting things be how it is. We have drawing you in. So it seems like there may be some people that may want to test your patience. They may try to trigger you. They may even try to get you to get involved in drama, but it seems like you're not really paying any attention or mind to it. Let's get some more details on that. Obsession, can't get over it. Yeah, I don't know if you had an issue before. I'm not trying to say this as like a negative thing about you, Padawan, but maybe you did used to get involved in drama. Maybe you were more touchy-feely. We do have feelings and intentions on the bottom of the deck. So maybe you had more of a sensitive spirit to people's criticism, to people trying to trigger you or get a reaction out of you. Maybe people knew that it was easy for you to doubt yourself. Again, you're working on your confidence, which is also helping build healthier boundaries and discernment with people. But someone, I'm really getting, there's like one person that's like really, really, really pressed about this new confidence that you're exuding in life. And I don't even really want to get into it because this is a positive reading. But just know that people that are trying to get you to react a certain way, they're trying to draw you into conflict. You are being said in a positive light that you are not reacting to it, that you're minding your own business, that you're just trying to, I'm hearing, keep some space and distance from people that you know will want to get you to fight with them or have some sort of conflict or beef with them. I do hear that, again, you're not mad at these people, but you're just trying to respect your own boundaries. And I think you're acknowledging that you and these people just react differently to conflict, right? There's differences here, difference of personality, difference of opinions, and that's okay. And you're not taking it personal and you're just minding your own business and moving on, right? And people are saying that they are really proud of you for that. I don't know if you were the type of person that would get into a lot of fights, but there's a lot of people that are just speaking really highly about the way that you can control your emotions, how you handle people when it comes to confrontations. Like, I keep hearing you're super professional and kind, like you're very kind to people. And there's a lot of people that really appreciate this side of you. Again, we're always going to have people that get triggered, even when we're on our best behavior. There's people that really want to prove something of maybe their own, I'm hearing their own denial, their own judgment, their own opinion of someone. Just keep doing what you're doing, Pile One, because I think you're handling it in the most healthy way possible. And honestly, people will see your true intentions as well as anyone else that's trying to stir the pot. They're going to eventually see what's going on, because I'm hearing that they're going to eventually see that this has been like almost like a pattern in your life. I'm channeling that too. You have a pattern or a habit of attracting people that want to push your buttons, and I'm picking up it's because of your patience. People don't believe you sometimes to be as patient as you are, but the good gossip that's surrounding you is that's being shown to be your own personal superpower. I'm also hearing that you are really good when it comes to cleaning and tidying up. If you want to look at this as a literal card, Pile One, this is making me think of someone that's really about cleanliness, someone that has good manners, someone that may even come off as prim and proper, or someone that just looks really well put together. You may pride yourself in maybe even making sure that your workspace, your office, your home life is organized and well kept and clean. You have a schedule, you have a routine. You're someone that looks like they never have a hair out of place. Even if that's not true, people compliment you behind your back about how well put together you look and how tidy and clean and just very orderly. Like everything looks really nice. Everything may even look, yeah, I'm just hearing like really clean, really fresh, and really nice, very aesthetically pleasing. And you may pride yourself in having a routine where you clean on certain days and you're really good at sticking to that routine. Anyway, so pile one, the other cards that I got for you as good gossip surrounding you, as I was saying that we have the giving money card as well as heart. So people are talking about like, yes, you tend to, dust off negativity, but you do have a really big heart and you care about a lot of people. So the people that are close to you, they can see how much affection that you have towards them because of how giving you are to people, how sweet you are, how kind you are. Like, I feel like you are just really nice to just everyone, but especially to the people that you really love and care about. They're like your soul tribe. They feel loved by you. And it could be because maybe your love language is buying gifts. Maybe your love language is planning dates, giving things, like you like to be of service to others. But let's go ahead and see what this love, deep affection, and caring is when it comes to the good gossip surrounding you. How do people feel loved by you? How do they feel the affection and the care? We have loner, lonely, isolation. I think you are drawn to people that may be seen as lone wolves, pile one. We also have spiritual protection. I think you want to protect the lonely people. This is really sweet, pile one. I'm seeing, yeah, we have strange, weird, and unique on the bottom of the deck. You are drawn, and we have speak your mind. You are being seen. You are amazing underneath it. I'm just going to take all of this. You are seriously an advocate for people that are being seen as the weirdos, the misfits, the people that don't have a lot of friends, the people that may have a hard time making friends. I'm seeing that you are also being seen as their protector in life. Like, you may even protect them spiritually, depending on, again, everyone has spirit guides. And regardless if you believe in this or not, the people that we have in our life, yes, we are spiritually protected, but I also believe our spiritual protection can also loom over our loved ones. So they talk about how when you leave people's lives, karma can hit them, right? But I also feel like that's also in contribution. I'm stumbling, I'm sorry. It's also in blah, 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 blah. Pile one, I don't ever really edit these out of my videos, so I'm so sorry for stumbling. If you've been a long-term subscriber, I do this all the time, and I don't edit it out, so that probably is annoying. But anyway, pile one, as I was saying, your good karma can rub off on people. I think we also can pass energy to each other unknowingly, which can be seen as karma, karmic debt, but also spiritual protection. And I think you may have a worthy spiritual team. What I mean by that, I don't know why I want to say worthy, but it's giving me you have like some sort of like an angel or like a deity or something of like a higher being that's really, really protective of you. And I'm seeing that they're really protective of your loved ones as well, because I'm picking up in my mind that you used to be seen as this. You used to be a loner. You used to be isolated. I'm channeling this as a side message for you, pile one. Your spirit guides want you to feel like you were loved and that you have a community. They're really protective of the people in your life that treat you well. I'm hearing that in my mind. So you are meant to have some sort of soul family, soul tribe, people that you feel like you can relate to. And you may actually see yourself more drawn to people that are like this because they resemble maybe even a past version of you. You are like their spiritual protector in a way. And there actually may be a person in your life right now that may consider you as maybe even like a guardian angel for them or a spirit guide for them. I know that sounds really woo-woo, but they see you as some sort of mentor or muse. They really look up to you. And I'm picking up that what you do for people, how you love people, is you may protect them by speaking up for them. The people that may have a hard time communicating their thoughts and feelings, maybe the people that feel too intimidated to say what's on their mind. You can read people in a way or understand them on a soul level, like they're having a harder time being able to enforce boundaries for themselves, or maybe you can tell that they feel uncomfortable but they're not doing or saying anything about it, so you do it for them. You go out of your way to make sure that they're taken care of and that you're protecting them. I'm also seeing that you also may have a gift when it comes to words of affirmation. Your love language may be telling these people like, hey, I hope that you're having a good day. These are the things I love about you. Maybe you do give them gifts. I'm just seeing you being really, really generous with your friends and your loved ones. And you are not afraid of telling these people what they mean to you, the things that you love about them, how much you love them, and just you're not afraid of showing affection when it comes to your gestures and your words, and being able to speak up for people that maybe feel like they are voiceless, right? And I'm seeing that you actually love people's quirks, the things that make people feel embarrassed or insecure or ashamed. You tend to love these things even more, and you give a lot of affection, maybe even through saying, hey, like, I really like that quirk that you have. I really like that you're not like everyone else. Like, you hype these people up so that, again, your confidence was built through hyping yourself up and learning to appreciate yourself. And you may want to try to help people do the same thing for themselves. People that don't have a healthy confidence, or people that struggle with believing in themselves, you're trying to do the same thing for them, because I think at one point you really desired someone doing that for you. So the good gossip is how supportive of a friend you are, a ally to people, how you hype people up, how you handle yourself, your professionalism. It just seems like you're a really good person. That's basically what I'm channeling for you. The giving money. So let's go ahead and clarify and end your reading with the giving money. I do feel like you are just very charitable, but I want to see, we have man-eater womanizer. What are people saying that's good gossip here? Okay, that's very interesting. we have a little bit of a story here. Man-eater womanizer, modest and cover up, lust, boomerang return back. So you actually may be spending some more money on your aesthetic, and it's coming as a way where people may have actually used to hype up your style in the past. You may have been seen as, again, maybe a man-eater or a womanizer in the sense of you were really attractive to the opposite sex. But maybe for a while you stopped partaking in this aesthetic, or you just thought like, oh, okay, I'm a mom now, I got to cover up. But that may not be relatable for everyone. But pile one, you may have actually tried to maybe slow down your look in a way, maybe not wearing as much revealing clothing, maybe wearing more comfortable shoes, maybe wearing clothes that cover up more of your assets, if you know what I mean. Maybe even toning down your makeup or toning down your hair. I'm seeing that you kind of took a back seat when it came to not your appearance. I don't want to say this in a negative way. You didn't take a back seat to your appearance, but I'm getting that you want to be more comfortable. So you weren't really spending as much money to your look. Maybe you were actually giving your money to your kids at one point. I heard I'm a mom now, so you had different priorities, right? Maybe in the past you were seen as only using your money for yourself and for your self-image and for looking attractive, right? But maybe you are a parent now, maybe your priorities have changed. You are deciding like, I want to spend my money on things that will, be for other people, or maybe I have bills to pay. I don't know. It's making me think of that. But I'm seeing that you are really missing this aspect of yourself of putting some time and effort and maybe into your appearance, maybe into, taking time to make yourself feel beautiful or attractive. And so what I see for you is you are, or you will be, returning back to a lifestyle where you spent more money and more time on your physical appearance, and that's going to be seen as really good. People are going to be speaking highly about this. I think honestly, you're going to probably balance the two, where I do keep hearing in my mind, you will be able to relax a bit more and maybe not be as high maintenance as you once were before. Or again, you're not as critical as yourself now. So you're going to be able to let yourself relax a bit if you don't feel like doing this, or making it more simplified, if that makes sense. But there's going to be this sense of your confidence is going to be illuminating right now. You feel good about yourself, which in turn is going to be making you want to do things that's being seen as self-care. But there's a balance now where you're not doing it for other people's opinions and other people's gazes. You're doing it for your own gaze. You're doing it for your own self-esteem, and as a way to nurture yourself and have fun. And I think that in turn is also going to be seen as good gossip, because people are going to be feeling your authenticity, and your realness, and this ability of like, you're doing it for yourself and not for others. And I think people are going to be picking that up in your energy, and they're going to be talking about that. But pile one, let's go ahead and end your reading with some charms when it comes to the good gossip surrounding you right now. Why am I hearing Trisha Paytas in my mind? I don't know why I'm hearing Trisha Paytas. For some reason, she just came up in my mind. I don't know if that's someone that you look up to. She's another YouTuber. Okay, we have a rainbow. Now, wow. Okay, we have a castle, a rainbow, a puzzle piece, and now. So I'm getting that you're having some sort of recovery. You found the missing puzzle piece, like something's complete in your life. And I'm getting this could be seen as like a happy ending. When I see castles, it makes me think of that Disney intro where it's like the happily ever after, right? Maybe you found your perfect match, your perfect mate. Maybe you are in a relationship and you seem very happy. Maybe you have a family with this person. It's again, I said Trisha Paytas, and it does make me think of that. She was kind of seen, not to be rude, but she was kind of seen as a hot mess for a little while. She really wanted to have kids. She was having fertility issues. She was seen as controversial on YouTube because, no hate. Everyone has, a past life, right? But she struggled with drug addiction. She also has BPD, which again, no hate, but I don't think the drugs really helped with that, with her mental health, right? She was having fertility struggles. She was having relationship struggles. Her life was at a downward spiral for a while. And then she met her husband and she started healing. She started, working on becoming a better person, going to therapy, taking her medication. Again, I'm not trying to say like one thing is the most accurate, but for her, she was really trying to change her life and become a healthier mind, healthier body person. I really do feel like her husband Moses contributed to her relaxing and slowing down. Because even when I seen him in videos, his personality is very mellow, and she has more of a high, upbeat personality. And I think opposites do attract. I think he has helped ground her. He's helped heal her heart and has helped her to slow down and maybe even process her own emotions. That's just my opinion. But it is making me think of, you probably have a happy home life, or it's recovering. It's on the way of becoming healthier. People can see that you're healing. People can see that you're happy. And people can see that there's some sort of clarity in your life, maybe even regarding home and family, that you're just now starting to be incorporating into your life. I'm hearing your marriage, so maybe you are married. But it just seems like you're doing better relationship-wise, emotional-wise, and you are being led to a happy ending. And people are talking about this. They're talking about how happy you are, and how much more confident you are about yourself. And honestly, I feel like people may have used to see you as someone that was a damsel in distress, someone that needed help, right? But it seems like you are, wow, you guys. not willing to change and shadow work. I think you have been doing some shadow work, maybe even on your stubbornness, things that you didn't want to admit about yourself. Like everyone goes through periods where we need to do some self-reflection, and it's making me think of that. And you have been working on yourself, and people can tell, yeah, and people can see that you have a different lifestyle and you have different tastes, and that you are a more positive, vibrant, happy person. But pile one, that is all that I have to say for you. I hope that this helped you guys out. Again, I'm sorry for all my stuttering. Um, and I will talk to you guys all later. Pile two, welcome to your guys' pick a card reading, all about the good gossip that is surrounding you right now. So pile two, from what I'm picking up in your cards so far, there's like some sort of situation that you were involved in, for the people that this is going to relate to. There was a group setting. I'm picking this up for you. There was a group setting where the way that you were around other people when they were maybe talking negatively about someone, especially about someone else's relationship, you were happy for them. And I'm getting that you were being seen in a positive light for speaking nothing but good things and love about someone else's relationship. Because what I'm being told by Spirit is you are not a happiness hater. You are happy for people when they're in happy relationships. You're happy for people when they're doing well in life. You're happy for people when they're winning, when they're succeeding, when they're celebrating something, like genuinely. You are happy for them. You are proud of them. You're not jealous of these people. Even if you are jealous, you don't try to put that negativity on whatever these people are celebrating. You keep it to yourself. You contain it, right? And again, everyone gets jealous. Everyone gets envious. That's not something that you should be ashamed of or feel guilty of. It's just something that we need to check ourselves on, right? You can have these very human emotions, but I believe it's not okay to put these emotions on others, to project negativity on other people when it's not deserving of that. Even they don't deserve that. And I'm seeing for you, pile two, that people are speaking highly about you because your genuine warmth and happiness for others is very clearly seen. You're being seen as a good person and someone that actually celebrates other people when they're going through a happy time in life. You're not throwing shade at people. You're not sending them the evil eye. And if you do experience jealousy, like I said, you contain it and you keep it to yourself and you try to heal yourself and like realize, why am I being triggered by this? You know what I mean? I'm hearing that you believe in divine timing. So you may actually realize that there's a lot of people going through winning seasons around you right now. And a lot of these people that are in winning seasons, it seems like they're in really happy, loving relationships. There's a lot of people here. And this image, so it's making me think of like really healthy friendships, healthy family connections, healthy romantic partners, just really fulfilled relationships. You may be seeing a lot of people in your life getting into new connections, reconnecting with their family, like things that you are wanting right now when it comes to relationship dynamics. You see other people manifesting that in your life. I'm picking up that you actually have been tested by the universe by how you react to other people going through good times, and you're passing. Because right now, you are truly happy for these people, and you believe that in divine timing, you will have your happiness when it's ready, when it's time for you to experience this. So you're being talked really highly amongst people because your true colors and your true intentions are showing that you care about people, that you love people, and that you're not going to tear someone else down or talk badly about someone just because they have something that you don't have or they're doing well in life. And I'm even hearing in my head, you may have actually called out someone that was a happiness hater. So I was kind of getting this a community setting where, I don't know if this is going to be relatable for everyone, pile two, but I was getting this instance of you and couple people all being like in the circle, kind of just like chit-chatting, and someone brings up maybe someone that is in a happy relationship, and they just start dogging on this person, talking all this crap about their relationship behind the scene, the drama, the gossip about them, being like, oh yeah, they're not actually happy, like this and this happened, or yeah, this person made a mistake in their relationship and they're not gonna last, and like just being really ultra negative, right? And I think you could see all over their face the envy in them, the feeling of this person doesn't want to believe that they're changing or that they truly are happy because of something that's inside them, or they want to stick to the narrative because it benefits them somehow. You were able to read someone extremely well when it came to them judging someone else being happy. And I'm picking up that it disgusted you. And you may have actually, said something back, called this person out on their behavior. Maybe you walked away. You're like, I don't even want to be a part of this. But that is being talked about in a very positive way about you right now, because you, even if you weren't trying to, you stood up for these people. I'm hearing that they may have actually heard, from through the grapevine that you stood up for them. They're speaking highly about you. I'm getting that you don't allow people to hate on others for absolutely no reason. You don't allow people to just say crappy, nasty things about others just because of their envy and jealousy. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to be around people that are like that. And people can tell that that's actually who you are, your authenticity. I'm hearing it screaming, not just speaking. It's screaming that you don't deal with bullies like that. So people are talking really highly about you, about how you have maybe these people that you hung around, maybe you used to be just like them at one point. I think you're going through this period of you're trying to rewire your brain. You're trying to train yourself to not go to the negative thing that you can think possible about someone, trying to give people grace, giving people second chances and room for improvement, because that's what you want, right? That's what you're doing for yourself. And so you're trying to extend that for others as well. You notice that your thoughts, your perception of people, or the way that you judged people maybe was unhealthy at times. And you are adjusting that, but you're also adjusting and checking your friend group is also what I'm hearing, but that's being talked about in a really positive way. Also, what's being said in a positive way about you is you are coming off as happier. I think in the past, right, we tend to look for happiness in the material. We tend to look for happiness in other people. Outside of ourselves is what we tend to look for happiness in. And I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad for people that do find happiness like through another person or through their hobbies or whatever. I think we all need a crutch, an outlet, something to help us in this life, right? Because it can be a very depressing life sometimes. This life can be too real sometimes and too serious, and it's hard. I get it. But what I see with you is you are realizing that heaven and hell exists because it's inside of you. You don't have to be religious, but I believe that heaven and hell is more of a concept, not so much an actual physical place. I think it's our internal, it's our shame, it's our grief, it's the way that we love, our kindness to people. I think it's all inside of us. And you can choose to have a good day or a bad day based on how you're viewing it, right? Your own perception. So I think you're trying to make your life more of a heaven and less of a hell. And when you think about heaven, heaven is a place where there's love, there's acceptance, no worries, no fears, and taking care of one another, support. So I feel like you're trying to exhibit the things that you would want to be done to you and make your life a happier, healthier, and more peaceful place, right? And I'm seeing that your good deeds are being praised right now. I'm seeing that people are talking about how your happiness, again, it's coming from a fulfilled heart and happy relationships. You're working on maybe reconnecting with others, apologizing if you need to, saying sorry for things that maybe, you feel bad about, making sure that people know where you stand with them, making sure that you are supporting others, maybe saying something nice to someone as a way to be there for someone else. I'm seeing this sense of renewal and reconnecting in your life. And I'm getting that it has to do with people. But I'm also hearing that you may be checking some people that maybe need to be doing this for themselves as well. But you are being spoken highly when it comes to you really wanting to work on your character development and living a life more full of love and kindness and not so much hate and envy and greed, and darkness in your life. Anyway, so pile 2, the other thing that I was seeing for you is you were being better when it comes to time management. I'm picking up that you may have been late to work a lot, because when I see the purse, pay attention to your finances and time. You may have been really bad with paying your bills on time, making sure that you're at work on time, not clocking in on time. Maybe again, getting like late payments. You may have been really bad at like paying off your bills, paying off debt, not checking the mail, not running errands on time. I'm getting that you may have had a problem with procrastination, especially when it comes to money or time management surrounding your routines, money, work, daily activities. And you are getting better at having a set schedule. Even if you don't want to do something, you're still forcing yourself to have some sort of control over your life, right? So that it's more manageable and it's easier for you. And I'm getting that you're doing this thing now where right before bed, you're like, okay, future me, what would you love me to do right now so that it's easier for me in the morning when I wake up and I'm in that hectic rush mode? And so maybe you're like, okay, I'm going to start getting the coffee ready to go every night before bed so that I'm not all groggy and cranky and like waiting for the coffee to be done. And then I'm like 10 minutes late to work. Like I'm just going to have it ready to go. And then just with a little push of the button when I first wake up, and then I'll go take a shower. And by the end of my shower, my coffee will be ready and then I can get ready and go out the door. Something as simple as that, right? Like little things like that. You're getting better at making sure that you're making your life feel easier. And people are saying that because you're doing this, you're finally on time, or you're coming off as more orderly and put together because you are building a schedule now. But for me, I was really channeling that you're not as late as you used to be. You're actually on time for things. Maybe even sometimes you're a little bit early. I'm hearing on-time payments. Maybe auto pay is something that you're learning to do. You're like, I'm so bad at managing all these things. I'm going to make my life easier and just have everything be on auto pay, or have things be like, I'm even getting like Amazon, like the subscription thing where it just kind of like sends it to you, because if you forget it, then that's going to suck. It just kind of sends it to you in a timely fashion where every 6 months you get this thing. You don't have to deal with it. It's like hassle free. You also get a discount. Like it's making me think of those kind of things. And that's the good gossip, is I'm seeing that you're doing things efficiently and you're doing things on time. So that's being complimented right now. Let's go ahead and get some last cards for you about what good gossip is surrounding you right now. And it seems like your health, wellness, and self-care is having some good gossip. We also have making friends and hanging out. I was seeing something about harmonious relationships. So maybe you're getting better at interacting with others. Maybe you're trying to push yourself and make yourself uncomfortable to meet new people. Maybe you're getting better at connecting with already previous connections in your life. Like you're going to be the one that reaches out first. You're going to be the one that plans something first, and not so much vice versa. Like you're making an effort to make sure that you are setting up time, making a time slot out of your busy schedule to hang out with people that you love and care about, not just your friends. Let's go ahead and see the health and wellness and self-care. How is this being seen in a positive way right now? You rely on them. We also have emotionally stable, control over your feeling. Wow. Okay, we have this will shock you. I think people are actually saying really positive things when it comes to your independence. You're not as codependent on others as you used to be. And for me, it's being seen as mental health, right? Mental health, emotional health. You used to rely on others for maybe making you feel good. Maybe you relied on other people to maybe take care of you in a sense, or be there for you, being seen as a counselor or a guide, or I'm getting like a sense of you relied on others for them to give you a sense of nurturing. Even with the message I was giving you, like the example I was talking about, how you're trying to find inner peace and happiness within you and not so much outside sources or people. You're not craving validation as much as maybe what you once did. You're not needing other people to feel fulfilled. I feel like connection is very important, by the way. We all need people and connection in our life, but it's not something that you're making it seem as like an addiction or a crutch or a codependency. It's being seen in a way where you can rely on yourself to take care of yourself, nurture your feelings, check yourself, right? Having control over your life. But you have people in your life because they benefit you, but it's more so for how can we mutually help each other and not so much taking from the connection. But this is shocking others. This is shocking people. I think this is shock to you, but honestly, people are really proud of you for working on this aspect of yourself. I'm hearing that maybe people used to see you as a little bit clingy or needy, but not as much anymore. What else are people saying good things about? So there are people that actually want more than what they have with you. They actually want to get closer to you. I do see that you are being seen as maybe, I'm hearing like a prize. So there's a lot of people that want to hang out with you or get to know you or be in your life. But I'm also seeing this as you want more in life than maybe I'm hearing something about how you're looking, not to be rude, but you're looking at your family, you're looking at your peers, and you're realizing that you are wanting more than maybe what you've had before when it comes to the relationship dynamics, when it comes to the workplace. You've been making some really beneficial changes on yourself, pile 2, that's being seen really, really good right now. People are talking about how when you want something, you go after it, you make it happen. I will say that you do have some competition and jealousy that's being directed towards you because of your ambitiousness right now. But the good thing that people are saying about you is it seems like you have a inner compass. I'm hearing a moral compass, as well as some sort of direction in your life that's going to be taking you pretty far. You're going to be led to success, right? And people are kind of acknowledging that you're changing for the better, that you're going to be led down a path where you are very fulfilled and happy in life, and not looking at what other people have or looking elsewhere to gain some sort of, I guess, validation or craving or fullness. You've been really doing that inner work, and it's being talked about pretty highly. So to end your video off, pile 2, let's see what the good gossip is about you right now. You're not coming off as lost either. People may have seen you as like a little lost puppy dog is what I heard, but you're not really coming off that way anymore. You're like the wolf of the wolf pack now. You're like the leader. Okay, this wants to go on my finger. Okay, some of you guys may be getting engaged. I am seeing that ring wanted to go on my finger. The good gossip could be about maybe some sort of change in your romantic partnerships, right? People speaking highly about maybe you guys getting engaged or getting married. Maybe there's a new connection in your life that is being spoken really highly of. They can see the future with you and this person. This is making me think of not stuck but stable. I heard that. Before, people used to see you as lost, like I said, and maybe even stuck and trapped. But with that anchor, it's not feeling stuck to something. You are actually secure now where you want to be. You want to be here. You want to be stable. You found where you want to be. So I'm getting that you are discovering where home is, what is happiness, and you're finding that, and now you're laying roots. So people are seeing that you're not just finding where you need to go, but you found stability enough where you're ready to set your life up, your life plans. And I'm seeing this with rewards, hard work, harvesting. So you're in this period now where you are reaping rewards from maybe a past investment, work and turmoil, a period where it was a lot of work, stress, not enough sleep, but now you're in this period of your life where you're finally seeing the proceeds from that. The work is finally showing. It's showing off the benefits. It's showing off your rewards. I want to go ahead and see what rewards. What are you being rewarded with right now? Going against expectations define the norm. So you went against maybe your own expectations, everyone else's judgments against you. And you, in the past, it may have actually been really, really difficult. You may have had to confront a lot of your shadows, but also face a lot of adversity, right? Facing a lot of judgments, criticism, but you kept pushing forward anyway. And because you did that, you're now seeing the rewards. You're now going to be in this very stable, peaceful setting. They are intimidated. So people are intimidated by you being able to do the hard thing. We have manipulation and control tactics and bless. So you're also being seen as someone that can't be controlled anymore. You can't be controlled or manipulated anymore. People are actually intimidated by the fact that they can't control you anymore by what they say about you, or the fact that if you do feel disrespected, you will stand up for yourself. And this is being seen as good gossip because I think in the past, again, I was telling you before, like, I don't think you were around some very nice people, not to be rude, but it seems like you've been working on this a lot, and you don't really care what people have to say about you, and you don't really take things as personally as maybe as what you once did before. You're not really in the sheep mentality anymore. You're okay with being disliked is also what I heard. You're okay with being able to say the hard thing, and you are okay with being alone until you meet the right people. And that has really helped you in life. I'm hearing that. It's really helped you. Yeah, let's get one last card, pile 2, and then that will be it. The good gossip on you. Yes. Yes to what? What does that even mean? The good gossip is what? Short term, not over it, selling, getting rid of, donating. I don't have anything to say because I don't really know what this is talking about. For maybe this is like a specific message for someone here. Maybe you were asking a question when you guys clicked on this video, and this is your answer. So I'm just going to keep it as very general because I don't have any channel messages for that. I think this is for someone that was maybe asking a personal question regarding this reading. So just know it's a yes and that it's short term. What else did that say? Yes, short term, not over it, and selling, getting rid of, and donating. So that is your answer to whatever you were asking, pile 2. But pile 2, that is all that I have to say for you. All right. I hope that this video helped you, and I will talk to you all later. Pile 3, welcome to your guys' pick a card reading. All about the good gossip that's being said about you right now. So pile 3, the good gossip is no gossip. I love this for you because with this card, when I first saw this card, I was like, what is this talking about? And then the balance card came right after that. You are getting some sort of justice when it came to maybe people maybe making things up about you. Not being 100% honest about things regarding you in your life. Maybe even literally like making up lies about you or over exaggerating things about you. I feel like this is the one pile that has the most, or had previously, past tense, had the most gossip about you and your reputation. I'm even channeling that your reputation was not so great at one point. And I'm getting that, yes, you have done some self-reflection, but I'm getting that your spirit guides have maybe been checking some people when it came to what they were saying about you. But this is being seen as good gossip because a lot of the negative gossip that was said about you has either already come out as not being factual or it's about to. I feel like this is going to be some sort of justice or fairness happening for you in your life regarding your reputation and the things that were said about you. So you need to know that. I am hearing autumn, so this is a timeless reading, but the next autumn season is when your reputation is going to be recovering, okay? So right now, I actually don't feel like there is any gossip about you, but there's going to be justice about old gossip about you. And the reason why I'm hearing that there's no gossip about you is I think you have been learning to become more private. You're not as open or sharing as much about your life as you used to. Maybe because you knew that there was bad gossip at one point spreading about you. You've really retreated yourself away, and especially with this especially because of this caterpillar, you have been like in a cocoon season. You have. I think you've been in this cocoon season where you've been hiding away from the world. You've been maybe more hermity. You haven't been speaking to people maybe about your personal life as much. Like, not a whole lot of people have information about you, and I think you like it that way. But I'm also channeling that there's going to be something, because you're going to become the butterfly, right? There's going to be a period of time happening relatively soon where something is going to be spoken about, but what's going to be spoken about is prosperity. And again, it says hard work. Prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. So the thing that is going to be spoken about you when it comes to gossip is growth, changes, right? A change is coming. You're going to be maybe having some sort of victory in your life. So that's going to be the next thing that's talked about in a positive way. So let's go ahead and see what this prosperity is. What is this prosperity? I'm going to clarify each card today too, but we're going to see what is this change coming when it comes to prosperity and your reputation. I know this is a positive reading, but I do want to see what these rumors, lies, or bad gossip was that was not accurate to you. And then I want to see what this balance is that's coming in for you during the autumn time. What is this prosperity that's going to be talked about highly, that's going to be the center of good gossip? So we have cord cut, let it go. We have outward beauty, and we also have secrets. So I'm seeing that you are going to be having some sort of glow up, physical body glow up. You're going to be feeling yourself. People are going to be talking about how beautiful, handsome, attractive that you're looking. Because again, the butterfly, right? You're going through here like a growth spurt or a spiritual growth spurt. You've been turning away from the world, and then when you pop back up, maybe you're taking selfies again. They're like, oh my God, like pile 3 looks amazing. Like it looks like they've been working out, eating clean, or maybe just something about your aura, your personality is coming off as more beautiful. The cord cut, let it go. You actually have recently let something go that could actually be in contribution to this change. Okay, this card fell out off of my deck. So I think you have actually let go of a social circle, a friend group, or some sort of community that is actually going to be shown as, again, it was hard work. It was a hard thing for you to do, but it's going to be showing beneficial changes. It has something to do with maybe even like your outward beauty. I don't know why this would be you letting people go would contribute to something regarding your outward beauty. Again, this could be I feel like outward beauty, yes, is our physical appearance, but I also see this as our mannerisms, how we behave in front of people, and our personality. So I feel like, yes, you're going to be looking good, but I think also your personality is going through a shift. The way that you behave in front of others, treat other people, you treat other people better, maybe even more kindly. You're more receptive to people. Maybe you weren't so for a while. But you may even be letting go of the past when it comes to friends. But something about hard work is going to be giving you prosperity. That's going to be talked about as good gossip. It's interesting that we got secrets. What are these secrets? I don't know if they're your secrets or someone else's secrets, but that's going to be the next thing that's being spoken about. What is the secrets? Calling on your bluff, show your cards, famous and well known. Again, calling on your bluff, and then we also have never has the facts. This is something that's going to be working out in your favor. Is people, are going to be calling on maybe other people's bluff when it comes to maybe exposing your secrets or things that were being seen in a not so positive light about you. You may actually be well known or famous for something regarding this prosperity, but it's almost like you're getting your reputation cleared. You're getting your reputation cleared from maybe you did do things that you weren't proud of or you were ashamed of. Even if they were true at one point, you're being cleared in a way because you're no longer that person anymore. Again, you cord cut and you let it go. It no longer is you. You are no longer connected to these things. So it doesn't represent who you are now or who you are becoming. And that's going to be shown. So even if people try to stir up some drama, be like, well, Pile 3 did this, or Pile 3 said this, or Pile 3 used to be known for this. It's almost like the universe is clocking these people and being like, okay, well, what about you? What about your mistakes? What about the things that you did wrong? Do you want us to bring, wow, I don't even know why I want to say this. I'm hearing, what do you want us to bring up all of your past faults or the things that you regret? It's like these people need to be, in a way, like they need to remain humble because everyone has a past, but at least you're not staying in it. At least you're not recreating the past. You have actually cord cut and let it go. And that is what is being seen as something that was very hard for you to do. But it's going to be benefiting you because you're going to be receiving prosperity from it. But it's going to be also contributing to your good gossip, your good reputation. It's like people are going to be seeing the past you in the new you and acknowledging that. So that's what you need to know. A change is coming. A positive change is coming when it comes to your reputation. I do want to see what this no facts was. What was this no facts? Like, what was being said about you that's going to be proven as no facts? Spiritual protection. I think you're actually being spiritually protected from this right now. Wow. Yes. Okay, so I almost don't even want to get into it. For some reason, I'm being shown not to. All you need to know is that you are very spiritually protected. Maybe these people were like thinking, I don't know why I'm getting this. Wow, okay, this is so crazy. I'm literally channeling from your guides, Pile 3. These people may have even been questioning if you were spiritual or that you had spirit guides or if God rides for you. I don't know if you are known for your spiritual beliefs and your belief in God and belief in your angels. Maybe you talk about your spirituality. I don't know. People may have actually been trying to say, I'm hearing holier than thou. There may have been people trying to say that you weren't a good person at one point and that you were pretending to be, pretending to be someone that is of faith or pretending to be someone that believes in God or deities or spirit guides or whatever. And I'm hearing that that's going to be shown as you are being seen as someone that does believe in that, but is also very spiritually protected. There's something about how they were questioning your belief system. They were trying to say that you weren't, in fact, someone of faith or something weird like that. And they may have actually been, there's like someone, I'm channeling someone that knows that you are and still try to go up against you. I don't want to get into that at all, but you just need to know that you are protected right now. You are continuously being protected from people that try to make up stuff about you. to hurt your reputation, and that it doesn't even matter anymore what these people are saying or have said. Because of your spiritual protection, it won't harm you. It's not going to touch you. Let them talk. It's not even going to be entering your aura or making a dent on you. I think people are going to see it for what it is, because God's going to be making it known that this is BS, right? And again, I know not everyone believes in God. I'm using God as a way to say universe, spirit guides, whatever. I believe it's all the same thing, but I'm saying it as God. But whatever you believe in, take it as that. So you need to know that you're spiritually protected from any lies being spoken about you right now. Let's go ahead and see this balance. So what is this balance that's going to be happening in your life? It does say harmony and relationships. So again, if you've been having problems with people, problems with connecting with others, problems again because of your reputation, maybe it's been putting a halt on friendships or relationships, right? That's being balanced. So the good gossip is there is some sort of balance being restored in your personal relationships. That's going to be seen as the good balance, or the good, good karma, good gossip. Wow. Okay, we got a lot of cards here. Let's see. You are right. Hard work. We got two things talking about hard work. You are right. Hard work takes time. Spiritual awakening, deeper meaning. You have been working really, really hard on yourself, especially when it comes to how you are involved with others. You have had a hard time when it comes to people. I think this is the pile that has had it the hardest when it came to feeling understood and accepted by others. But what you need to know is that, yes, relationships take hard work, relationships take time, but there's something about you going through this spiritual awakening and maybe even wanting more in connections, not just, artificial, physical, superficial. You want more. That's bringing in this harmony in your relationships. The good gossip could even be people saying that you were right about something or right about someone. I'm almost getting like two stories. Again, maybe you were the victim of like a smear campaign or something. Not just take what resonates. If this doesn't, then don't take it. But it's giving me one person saying one thing and you're saying another thing. And I'm getting that everyone believed this other person and not you. Maybe because you had a previous reputation that made you seem as not trustworthy or reliable. I don't know. But something about this balance is being shown that you were right about something. This good gossip could even be like, yeah, pile 3 was right and we were wrong. Or pile 3 said this and it came true. Or I don't know. And I'm seeing that this good gossip is going to be showing off maybe the work that you've been doing behind the scenes because of a spiritual awakening. Not everyone believes in spiritual awakening, but everyone's going to be seeing that you have been doing work on yourself, inward, right? Inner work, grounding, trying to become a better person. That is going to be shown, especially in your relationships and how you deal with people and how you allow people to treat you, how you handle yourself. That's going to be seen as more balanced, more fair, more righteous, treating people with respect, also not allowing disrespect towards you. There's something about how you are looking for deeper when it comes to people. Maybe you were being seen in the past as someone that just wanted the here and now, but your reputation is going to be showing as someone that really, really thinks deeply about things. Someone that maybe even be seen as philosophical, right? I'm getting that people are going to be seeing you as someone that's also extremely intelligent and intellectual. Someone that really thinks things through. Someone that's a deep thinker. Your reputation, the good gossip, is going to be about how thoughtful you are. How deeply you feel or think about things. Yeah, the intimacy that, again, not intimacy as in sex, but intimacy when it comes to people. You really want to get to know people. People are going to be speaking highly about how, like, You're not surface level at all, especially in relationships. Like, you are wanting people in your life that you can speak to for hours, like having long conversations, delving into your past, delving into your fears, talking about your biggest dreams and hopes, and a conversationalist maybe, you know? Yeah, I'm hearing that you have a lot of layers to you. You're deep. Maybe even someone that's gone through a lot, but it's transformed you in a really positive way. It's helped you learn. It's helped you become who you are. I'm seeing you as being really wise. Like, people maybe even looking up to you for your wisdom because of your experiences. So yeah, that's something that you need to know, pile 3. Let's get one last card about the good gossip that is going to be said about you either now or in the future. We have messenger giving info. So you could be seen as someone that is a messenger. Again, maybe even if you're spiritual, if you're a tarot reader, if you're an intuitive, maybe people are acknowledging that maybe you are someone that has wisdom to give. Someone that is very informative. Maybe this is just something that you need to get off of your chest, and it comes out to be very factual, or something that is coming off as helpful or balances the scale. Let's get some more details on that. Can we heal from this? Refusing help. So this is another interesting message that I'm getting. People are going to be hearing about how you actually did try to heal or fix something, and someone else refused it. I don't know why I'm getting this narrative, and it's not going to be for everyone, but I'm getting that someone may have tried to make you look like the bad guy, being like, oh yeah, they ghosted me, or I tried to reach out to them and they never tried to fix it. But you actually may be seen as someone that did try to do everything that they can to heal something or heal a connection, but maybe someone else was the one that refused it. Again, I keep getting they said this, they said that, they get 2 different stories, and it's like you're clearing something up that's making it be seen as good gossip about you. Someone refused your help. Because I'm seeing that. Someone refused your help. You tried to help someone, maybe even giving them some information about something. You tried to tell someone something. Maybe you tried to warn someone about something. You were trying to maybe help them heal something about themselves. They didn't want to listen or deal with it. They refused help. For some reason, this is being seen as good gossip, because maybe people can finally see that you didn't just abandon someone, or I almost get like someone was trying to say that you don't care about people, that you are not as kind as maybe you're trying to say that you are. Maybe you're not as giving as what people are seeing you as now. It's like someone's trying to make you look like you didn't do all that you could for them, or you weren't trying to make the situation better. But you're going to be seen as you did, but they just didn't want to listen, or they didn't want help. I'm almost getting this story about someone going down this really, really, really bad path where it's almost like they're being forced to go through an intervention, or they're getting called out for something. And instead of looking at themselves to see what went wrong, they're trying to point fingers at you. But it's like people are now finally seeing your side and seeing okay, this person needs to take some accountability, and it's not you anymore. Yeah, I don't know what that's going to be about, but something about how your name's being cleared because you're not being blamed for something anymore. You tried to do everything that you could to fix something. It was out of your control. And that's going to be seen as clearing your reputation as well. I know I keep saying one more card, but seriously, one more card. Pop culture celebrity influencer. So I do actually see that you could be seen as a celebrity in your community. Maybe you are online. There could be some really good gossip or a positive reputation about your online platforms. Maybe you have an online business. Maybe you're being seen as an influencer online. I do see something about that being positive. Yeah, we do have coming back stronger and cleaning up your act. So if you have been maybe AWOL on social media for a while, maybe you decided to get off of social media. When you do decide to come back on social media, you may actually be gaining more of a following, gaining more people that want to be your friend, like on Facebook or Instagram, people that want to get to know you more. It seems like, again, your reputation online is also going to be seen as better. I don't know, you're going to be making some beneficial changes. So I do see that your reputation with people is going to be seen as more positive. All right. To end your reading, let's see what positive gossip is going to be surrounding you soon with my charms. Out. Okay, we have a little palm tree. Sorry, I couldn't remember what that was called. It's making me think of like you taking a chill pill. Maybe you've been like relaxing, taking a break off of something. Again, it says out. So it's making me think that maybe you also recently moved to like a tropical island. Maybe you live near a beach, but that's being seen as positive. Maybe this has really helped you calm down your lifestyle. Maybe you have an environment that's really peaceful now where you can rest and you're on vacation, you take more breaks. You're getting outside the house more. That could also be something here. This can also talk about rest and rest, vacation, as well as stability. So there's something about your energy that's coming off as more stable, not stressing out as much, not trying to rush out the door. You're resting when you need to. It's giving me that mentality in Hawaii where it's like no one's trying to force things to happen. They call it Hawaii time, where they have like hours on the door of like the business hours, but not all the time, but typically they'll be a little bit late because they're not rushing, right? It's a very calm environment, very chill. Just I kind of like that atmosphere, you know. No one's like all, I'm hearing everyone's not all anal. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it's not like you're trying to like force things to happen. You're not doing that as much anymore. I do see the out. I almost want to get some more. Okay, we have a messenger and we also have this, it's also like a boat, like a little steering wheel, but it's also making me think of the Wheel of Fortune. And I clarified for the out, it's like you had people that maybe tried to direct your life, people that tried to be like the captain of your own boat, of your own ship. Like they tried to, again, this is a messenger, right? Think about a knight. A knight is a messenger. It's almost like they were trying to feed into the direction of where your life is going or having control over your life. And you're like out, you're like, go away, like out with that, throwing that out. Right? Throwing out the trash, throwing out people's assumptions, projections, narrations, control. You're taking a chill pill. You're doing your own thing. Like, I'm the control of my own life over here. I'm not going to let you dictate my peace anymore. Yeah, because you have a different lifestyle now. You're a different person. So I feel like a lot of the negative gossip is going to be cleared up. I'm really getting that's what's going to be happening. And you're going to be living a life at peace and just kind of focusing on your stability, honestly. But pile 3, that is all that I have to say for you. I hope that this reading was helpful, and I will talk to you all later.